International Brigade. Well, we've just had a performance from the International Brigade, haven't we? I'm at the London Eye, if you hadn't guessed, and I thought it was quite an apt place to be to talk about spin, because what was decided at the G8 during this International Brigade, when the International Brigade went to Belfast, what was decided? Well, they created a global tax law. Well, not created, but started the beginnings of what could be an international tax law, because, you know, it's so immoral not to pay money to international political war criminals. Even if you are Amazon, apparently it's completely negligent to not pay the money to the war criminals. Yeah, there's a good argument that, you know, corporations should pay tax if they are using the country and all this kind of stuff. But, you know, we pay for the books, do we not? We pay for the books, and then we get a book through the post. I don't think that anybody has to buy bombs with any of the money. Tell me what you think. There's all sorts of, like, stuff going on. See what's going on behind me. Let's go and have a look. You can't see it from here, can you? So, Vladimir Putin reckons that the people who did Woolwich are the kind of people that David Cameron wants to send weapons to. Do you think that's true? I think there's probably more to it than that.
Are you ready for a show? No! Alright, ladies and gentlemen. People in the back, are you ready? Alright, ladies and gentlemen. All together is better than a room. People, we are fancy after all the way from Ghana. We have to go about the church.
Let me tell you something, you're not missing anything by me walking away. These, I've got something caught my eye. This flagpole, provided by the forest industry of British Columbia for the 1951 Festival of Britain, was resurrected by the provincial government of British Columbia in 1977 to mark the silver jubilee of Her Majesty the Queen Elizabeth II. It's a pretty decent flagpole, dude. Yeah, you're not missing anything. It sounds exciting, doesn't it? But those people, they just keep them rolling, and they say that something's always going to happen. They say something's going to happen, and they build it up, and then nothing happens. Again, completely apt as to what happened with the G8, because, of course, even me, myself, I was duped slightly into thinking that something was going to be agreed to do with a movement on Syria, but nothing happened. And that's because, look, there's another spinning thing. It's all about spinning and keeping people going and pretending something's going to happen, and all the time you think something exciting is going to happen or something major is going to happen, but in actual fact all that happens is you just carry on paying more, and you just pay again, and you just carry on paying. Am I coming across cynical? I don't know, probably. Let's look at an animal. It's always better to look at an animal. When you're feeling a bit cynical, just check out that guy. He wants an ice cream, but he can't afford it. And there's a message to everyone there, like, that recycle old ideas. It's basically what that's telling everybody to do. There's a guy here tuning up his guitar. Play us a tune, dude. He's gonna play a tune. Let me tell you what happened, by the way, my interpretation of what happened at the G8. Let me stop for a second so I can actually think. It's very hot. It really is very hot in London. It's like, can you see I'm sweaty and hot? It's like really humid. It's only about 27 degrees, but that's quite hot, I think. Yeah, let's carry on walking. I can't get over this guy. Now, let me tell you what happened at the G8. Vladimir Putin started a piece of propaganda, which is this: oh, the people in Syria can't be trusted with guns. Well, I think most sensible people didn't really want to arm the Syrians anyway, but he started a meme, he started a piece of propaganda which goes something like this. There are several factions in Syria, some of which are trustworthy and want democracy, some of which are not trustworthy and they don't want democracy. Now, the only way that we can arm the right ones is to get involved politically with the country. And if we get involved politically with the country, then possibly we can arm the right people and we can bring about freedom and democracy and all these wonderful things. Walking through a little funky garden. Kind of sounds familiar, isn't it? We should have known about it. I should have spotted that before it happened, and I should have coined it, but I didn't coin it because I was weak. Do you think these flowers actually grow? They're sitting here like in the middle of a town. What does it say? Don't pick the vegetables or herbs, they belong to the allotmentiers, who are working hard to care for them. Well, they are not safe to eat unless properly washed. You dirty, dirty plants. So that's my summation. No grand theory, no grand ending on this one. I'm just walking through like a dying vegetable garden, talking about propaganda. Everyone does it nowadays.